like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh.
Family, I hope that you all are having a great Saturday. I'm sitting out here on the patio. My husband and I took my granddaughter, well, one of my granddaughters and my great-granddaughter. We went to Red Lobster to try that new seafood boil. You know, Red Lobster has seafood boil now. So I had some leftover. So I'm out here eating the leftover. I mean, it's good. It's not as flavorful as a lot of seafood boils you may experience, but they're getting there. But it's pretty tasty. I had shrimp, potato, snow crab, corn, sausage, and a little lobster. I'm not a big lobster fan, but it has a little lobster in it. So this is gonna be kind of like a mukbang. I think that's what they call it. But I just wanted to check in, do a little chit chat with you all. See how everybody's doing on this weekend. I had a little taste for a wine cooler, so I got this little wine cooler here I'm working on. You guys know I'm a lightweight when it comes to drinking, but I drink a little wine, a wine cooler from time to time, just to relax, settle down. So I got that. As you all know, we are, if you saw my short, we are working on adding the lattice to the bottom half of the deck. That's coming along nicely. They just have a few more pieces to trim up, and that'll be done. And then I'm gonna paint some of the boards a gray color, kind of to match the deck. So that should look really nice. I will, of course, share that with you. I don't know if I'm gonna share it with you before I paint or after I paint. Pardon if you hear noise again, I'm on the patio outside. It's a pretty decent evening. Got a little breeze going on. It is still hot, but we got a little breeze going on at least. So, that's what I am doing. We also finished, I told you guys I wanted to do like a little garden area by the back of the fence. We pretty much finished that up. I'm waiting on 1 or 2 items. So I should be able to share that with you. You probably got a couple of sneak previews when I was sharing the other videos, but should be able to share that out with you next week sometime as well. Just trying to get everybody out of the yard at the same time. So it's coming along pretty good as well. I did like a little memorial for my son. It's like a little corner. Pretty much that whole wall is sort of somewhat of a memorial for him. I probably need to do one for my mom too. We'll see. I don't want anything real heavy out there that make people sad, you know. I want it to be something that gives one peace and joy, and be able to go out there and go in the prayer square and talk a little with them. And that's pretty much what I want. I don't want anything real heavy. So, yeah, that's what we've been up to, trying to get that together. And then I think what I'll do when the lattice is done, because it's pretty much done, all but a couple of pieces of trim. But when it's done, I think what I'll do is I'm on P1 right now. I'll go down to P2 because I've already did the tablescape and kind of showed you the deck. Although in that video, guys, I forgot on that tablescape, I completely forgot to put my drinking glasses out. So always something that I forget when I'm doing these things, but I'll probably do a retake on that. But then I'm going to go down to P2, which is the patio right below this deck on the right side of our home, and kind of unwrap everything, you know, so you can see the sectional and stuff. Many of you have already seen that, but just so you'll see how it looks with the new coating on, with the new lattice and all of that, just all the things that we've done to kind of spruce up that area. Then I'll show that. I really want to get everything uncovered and show as a whole, but it's a lot of work because we got everything covered up. We learned our lesson when we didn't cover things up, and it was just a catastrophe in that we had to kind of replace a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff got ruined with the weather. So we're trying to protect it as much as possible. So that's why I have everything covered up, because I'm really trying to protect it. For the most part, all of the cushions and things out there are like a off-white cream color, so they can very easily be messed up. So I have to be really careful and mindful of that, and the way that the weather has been here lately, man, you know, you can be outside. It's just like a good example was the other day. My husband and I were out there. We were watering the little flowers because we're trying to keep them alive, because I don't have a green thumb. He don't have a green thumb. We normally kill anything that goes out there, including cactus. So we're trying to do our due diligence in making sure that we water our flowers, our little plants out there. No sooner than we finish watering the plants and flowers, a huge downpour. When I tell you a huge downpour came, and it stormed. It rained, it was thunder, it was lightning, the wind was blowing. It was crazy. So the weather's been so unpredictable here in San Antonio, and in other areas too. I call it the sign of the times, so get ready, and I hope you are. But yeah, that happens, and so I can't leave the stuff uncovered pretty much overnight, because I never know what type of weather we're going to deal with. I want to protect our stuff as much as possible. I'm not in the business of just paying money and throwing money out there over and over again and repurchasing things. So it is what it is, but I'm going to try to share that with you, where you'll get all of the outdoor area in the backyard. So coming from the home to P1, which is what I'm on now, patio 1, that is the covered patio that's screened in, and we're seriously considering windowing it in and putting like a little air unit out here, so it'll be a true extension of the house. But that's down the road. And then as you go out, you go down a couple of steps to the deck. So I want to flow from the patio to the deck, and then out from the right to the left of patio 2 and patio 3. Patio 3, if you're new here, patio 3 is our newest slab that we put down there, and that was put strictly for my husband's barbecue equipment. And so we have a couple of chairs there where he can sit down and relax while he's barbecuing and play his music. And you know, if someone wants to go down there and sit with him, he's not on the deck where smoke will be blowing in someone's face, or on the other patio where you got to deal with the smoke and the fire and the heat. So that's why we decided to do that. So that patio is dedicated to him and his grilling. You know, we had a little snafu with the grill, but it's cosmetic and we'll be fine. I don't normally do ugly, but I don't do buying the same thing over and over again, like I said before. I think we can bang out some of the dings. So I think we'll be fine. In any event, what I want to do is uncover those chairs and you know, show you the decorations there, because I got to decorate every area regardless. It's just in me. And just show you, you know, everything. Now, for the most part, we're pretty much done with most of the stuff in the backyard. There's still this eyesore of our fence here that we share with our neighbors, so we have to work with them so that we can get that fence replaced. That fence, all the other fences have pretty much been replaced with the exception of that one. That one's been here since we purchased the home, which was 21 years ago. So it's way past time for that fence to come down. It is an eyesore, and so we need to really get on top of that. And that kind of bothers me, but hopefully we'll get something moving sooner than later. The other thing is some paint on the little house. There's some trim that was replaced that we never painted, and so need to paint that. I still haven't painted, like I told you, the cement wall here by the little flower garden on the side of the house. I still need to paint it. The problem I kept running into with that is every time I got ready to paint it, it would start raining. So there's that. But I have to get it done and suffer the consequences if it starts raining. What else? At some point we may have to replace the whole lawn. We're gonna try to do, I think my husband said we're gonna try to do seeds. And somebody else recommended that. So we'll see how that pans out. I don't have patience, guys. So I'm overnight, want it right away, put some sod down, let's get it going. But it will be more cost effective probably if we did the seeds first. We also had an issue where, and we don't know when or who or why, how this got done, but we had a broken pipe over there near patio 3. And when I tell you water was everywhere, water was everywhere. Our water bill is probably going to be astronomical coming this next month or so. We lost a lot of water. We had to turn the water completely off to the house even. And it was still, I guess, residual water in the pipes where it still was running off. I don't know. But normally we have a credit on our water bill. I try to make sure we are ahead of that. So for the summertime, for our power and our gas and electric, we pay extra. For our water, we pay extra because we know we're going to use extra during those time periods, and we know the air is going to be pumping during those time periods. So we try to get ahead of that to make sure we have a nice little credit on it. So it kind of balances out. So hopefully that'll help us. We shall see. What else? What else? I haven't really done anything on the inside of the house. I am picking up a few things here and there for fall. So for fall, I'm going to have traditional colors. And I haven't, I don't think I'm going to change my mind on this. So I'm going to have like the orange rust color. Not orangey, but kind of like a rust type of color. So I already have some of that because I had that color in my home once upon a time. But a couple of new things here and there I want to add on. So gonna be doing that, and I'm not sure when. That's not too close right now. I just can't put my mindset to fall right now. And then as far as Christmas, guys, in Hobby Lobby, they already have Christmas Probably an at-home. I haven't been at home in a couple of weeks. It's probably already got Christmas too. So they're speeding these holidays right along, but I can't fathom it. I can't do that. Even as a decorator, you know, and a content creator, a lot of people jump ahead, and they've already started even decorating for fall. I just can't do it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I don't know. We'll see when I get started on that. But I can tell you it won't be no time soon. So I'm not sure what else we'll have going on. I have to start thinking about other things that I can capture. If you think of anything, you have any ideas or suggestions you'd like to see, let me know. Put that down in the comments area. That would be greatly appreciated. And I will check into it and see if it's something that's possible for me to do. Don't say cooking. Although I can cook, I hate cooking. And hate might be a nice word for it. I just do not care for cooking. But I can cook. So, like this crab boil, I can make a bad crab boil. But I have to be in the mood for it. And here lately, I haven't been in the mood. So, pardon my cracking of the crab. But yep, if you don't know, crab is one of my favorite foods. Love, love, love it. Corn. That's good. Like I said, it's real pleasant out here right now. Good thing about the screen in is that I don't have to worry about mosquitoes too much. As I was out there, they'd be tearing me up. They've been really, really bad this year. But it's been really, really wet also this year, so. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera right, because sometimes I look at the camera and be going cross-eyed, so pardon that, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this little chit-chat, mukbang, so to speak. I know I am. With hubby's inside the house, he might come walking out of that door any minute now, but I think he's watching a movie. And he have a freezer in there, so a lot of times, him being there, I'll be freezing, I'll come out here just to warm up. I don't want him to suffer because of my personal summers, but normally I'm more cold than I am hot under normal circumstances. Every now and then I get really hot, but I never crank up the air. He cranks it up. What else going on? I told y'all about the barbecue grill, the pipe busting. It was just one thing after the other. Our refrigerator and the garage went out. The refrigerator in our garage we mainly use for beverages only. When my kids come over, my grandkids come over, that's their go-to. They go in there and we have it with juices and sodas and, you know, of course, beer and stuff like that. And one day we went out, and we do have meat in the freezer. So one day I went out there, I just so happened to go check. And that sucker was unthawing all of our meats. We had to hurry up and get that stuff out of there. So we had to get a new refrigerator for out there. The one that was out there was probably It was a very good refrigerator. We had it forever. It was an LG, but it was the LG that we had inside the house at one point. And we were doing some type of renovation, and my husband called himself taking a, I think we were getting the floors tiled or something because everything had to be out the house. And he called himself taking the refrigerator out the door, and he didn't take the front door. He didn't take the door off of the refrigerator, and scratched my refrigerator. It was stainless steel, scratched it all up. Again, y'all, I don't do ugly. And so what I had to do is get a new refrigerator. So with that said, we took that refrigerator and put it out in our garage. And that sucker's been out there forever. And I cannot complain about it. It served us well. So we had a good job. It was just one thing after the other, y'all. But you know what? But God, we are surviving. And even though we had those problems, it's only by the grace of God that we were able to take care of them. So, I can't complain. Why should I? There's people that are far worse than I, that don't even have one refrigerator. And I'm going to complain about a refrigerator going out that's extra and spare. God's been too good to me. He's been too good to us. So, why am I going to complain? Thank you, Lord. Because there was once upon a time, well, if that would have happened, we couldn't have done absolutely nothing. It would have been what it was. It is what it is, as they say. So, very thankful to God that we're where we are. And, you know, people always are not where they want to be, but you're where God wants you to be, and that's what matters. I had to learn that the hard way. I wanted everything right here and right now. And sometimes I still do, because I'm human. But we got to appreciate the things that you have, because there's so many others that don't have barely half of what you have. And there's bigger problems to solve for than that. Well, I've been on here for what, 22 minutes? I'm sorry, y'all. I hope I'm not disgusting anybody with my eating. I don't think I've ever done like a little mukbang type of thing, so this is a new thing. I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining our lovely family. I really appreciate you joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My existing family, my ride or die, you've been there from day one. Thank you so much. I could not do this without you. I would name some names, but there's just far too many for me to name, and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but you know who you are. You comment just about every video I put out. And you know who you are. No, thank you. I thank you for my family. I thank my family that supports my channel as well. You know, they've been here and encouraged me to continue on when I wanted to quit. So I want to thank them. I want to thank my husband, who is behind the scenes and a lot of times do things, especially the outfit of the days, who is faithful in doing the outfits of the day. And even every so often, I can talk him into doing an outfit a day for him. Let me know down in the comment area if you like those outfits of the day. They're normally just Sundays that I do it. Every now and then, if I'm going somewhere, I might do one, but for the most part, they're Sundays. There won't be one this Sunday because I'm ushering, and you've seen the usher uniform, so there won't be one this Sunday. But I usually do the outfits of the day on Sundays on my little shorts. I want to ask also a favor, you guys, for watching videos. Make sure you're watching the video from the beginning to the end. Make sure you thumbs up the videos, that you're sharing the videos, and please, please, please comment. That helps our channel grow. That will help also help my channel be monetized. Right now it's not monetized. Although I have the number of subscribers, I don't have enough watch hours. That's when it helps for you to watch the video from beginning to end. I did have the pleasure of being a part of a collaboration. Donna the Creole Crafter, hopefully I'm saying her channel correctly. If I'm not, I'll put it down here. Invited me to participate in a collaboration. And I was a little nervous about it and had a few struggles with it, but I got it done. Y'all don't like lobster. I think I'm going to say that for my husband. I don't know why. I think it's the texture. But yeah, that was fun. And the ladies that was the co-host and the guest host, they were incredible. They helped the whole word out because I didn't know how to put nothing on no playlist and all that stuff. I had never done any of that. And I did not feel like they thought I was stupid. I didn't feel like they talked down to me. They were very, very helpful and cheering us on, and it was an incredible experience. And I would do it again. I think I've had about enough of this, y'all. But, yeah, like I said, that was Red Lobster seafood boil. It was pretty good. Could have a little bit more seasoning. They have two flavors, garlic, and I think it's Cajun. And you get spicy or extra spicy. I'm not a spicy person, so, but I love garlic. So that's what I got. But when I brought it home and I heated it up, I put a little bit more butter on it. Threw a little more garlic salt on it, and it was good. It was good. So I would recommend it. Try it. I know it's something new that they're doing. They got a lot of different new dishes on their menu now, so they're trying to step their game up. So go check out Red Lobster. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for chatting with me this evening. I hope that you will continue to have an incredible weekend. The weekend goes by so fast. But the little weekend that you have left, make sure that you're spending time with your family and friends and love on them. Let them love on you. And I will be seeing you all soon. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and again, thumbs up this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, please, by all means, go ahead and click on that subscribe button today and become a part of the fantastic D-Dub family. We would love to have you here. I love you all, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. Bye-bye.